So there seems to be a lot of videos about the secret to building muscle or the truth to building muscle. And right now I want to give you my opinion on it. First of all, obviously there's no secret to building muscle. The most important things are, if you want to build as much muscle as possible, as optimally as possible, is first of all, you want to apply progressive overload in the gym. You want to train with intensity, with volume, and you definitely want to get progressive overload. You can't just keep going in the gym. I see this all the time. People do like circuits and shit, and circuits are fine for building muscle and shredding up and losing fat, as long as you apply progressive overload. But what a lot of people do is they'll do circuits, and they'll do something random like a chest press machine, a one-arm dumbbell row, bodyweight squats, and TRX rear delt flies or some shit, which is okay. It's okay for, especially for beginners, that might be fine. But what a lot of people will do is do that workout over and over again with the same weights and the same reps. You're just going to stay at that same shape that workout acquires you. You're not going to progress from it unless you progress in the gym. You're not going to get a better body. You're not going to acquire the results you want if you're looking to build muscle. So basically what you want to do is train with intensity, volume, apply progressive overload. Third one is you want to be in a calorie surplus, and all around that you want to get in foods with great nutritional sources. You don't want to be eating, I know people are doing if it fits your macros, which is actually counting your macros I think is good. Doing if it fits your macros, as long as you're not using it to just fit in shit into your diet, is good. So if you want to be in a calorie surplus, make sure you're getting good quality sources of protein, fats, carbohydrates. If you're not in a calorie surplus, say you're just maintaining calories, I believe you can still build muscle, but it's not going to be as optimal as being in a calorie surplus. Whenever you're in a calorie surplus, it promotes the body to build muscle. If you're in a calorie deficit, meaning you're looking to get shredded, if you're 4% body fat, you're going to make tiny fucking muscle gains. Some people even say that you will lose muscle. So definitely want to be in a calorie surplus. Now, my opinion on what to do to build muscle on these three aspects is, make sure you get enough sleep. Make sure you get enough sleep. Now, people don't sleep all day. Don't sleep for 12 hours. You can if you want, but I think you're wasting fucking time. Like, there's not enough time in a day to be sleeping for 12 hours, and I don't have the type of schedule that fits that. But 8 is optimal, I think. If you get 6, you're going to be fine. If you do 5, it's okay. No less than that, and you definitely want to get a few 8-hour sleep a week in your schedule. So, now, another thing is drinking water. Now, obviously, I'm not going to really dwell on drinking water. Everyone already knows you need to drink loads of water. Your muscles are full of water. Water is used for everything, even delivering nutrients to the body. If you're eating a fuckload of chicken and not drinking much water, you're going to blow your asshole off yourself, and you're not going to be well hydrated. Your muscles are going to get sucked the fuck up because you're not getting enough water. Make sure you're getting enough water. Basically, I want to go over my opinion and my what I've gotten using my routine of eating and working out. So, to start off with working out, what I think is optimal is using pyramid sets. I did this for my last bulk and I made some great gains. I know people might say you're fucking skinny fuck or you're fat as fuck. For me, if you watch my videos, I think I'm in good shape, and especially for not training that long. So if you watch my 2-year transformation, etc., you might see what results I got using this. But what I'll do is 4 sets. I never go lower than 4 sets. I think any lower than 4 sets isn't a fucking full use of an exercise. So what I'll do is I'll do 4 pyramid sets, and I alternate this to sort of put the muscle under demand. So I'll do maybe sometimes I'll do a light set. Now I train to failure, so meaning it's the lightest set out of the 4 sets. So I'll do a light set of 15 to 20 reps. I'll increase the weight. Do a set of 10 to 12 reps, increase the weight again, do a set of 6 to 8 reps, and increase the weight again, and do a set of 2 to 4 reps. That's usually what type of style I'll use, and then I'll flip it maybe the next week or 4 weeks from then, and start off with a heavy set of 2 to 4 reps, and then drop the weight. Obviously take a rest. I'm not doing drop sets, and then I'll drop the weight, do a set of 6, or drop the weight, do a set of 6 to 8, decrease the weight again, 10 to 12, decrease the weight again, a set of 15 to 20. Now I think those are great rep ranges to work in, because some people believe in doing just high reps of 15 to 20 reps, and some people think you should be doing 10 to 12 reps or 8 to 12 reps for hypertrophy. But for me personally, especially for a natural athlete, if you're not on steroids, I definitely think you want to go for a low rep range occasionally to really test your strength and try and put on as much strength as possible. If you're gaining strength, you're definitely going to be gaining muscle. As long as you're in a calorie surplus, you're applying progressive overload, and you're still getting those hypertrophy sets in, which you will be using this style of training. So I'll usually do about 3 exercises with that style, and then I'll finish off with a superset, doing 4 straight sets. So I'll maybe pick a weight, say I'm on the flat dumbbell fly, I'll maybe pick 17.5 kilogram dumbbells, or for just to pick a random number, if you're in America, 45-pound dumbbells, which I think is like 20 kilograms, and just doing straight sets. So just go to failure, doing the flat flies, and then go into press ups and just burn it out. Take a 60-second rest, repeat. So you're getting the combination of pyramid sets and just straight sets as usual. So that, for me personally, I think that's the best style of training. And then I'm not going to go through my full program now. I don't want to take much time. But to go over quickly what, for example, my chest routine would be is I'll use pyramid sets for the incline dumbbell press, the flat barbell press, weighted dips, and then for a superset I'll do incline dumbbell flies with superset with push-ups, and then pick a muscle group that I want to really bring up, which is my arms. So I'll work triceps and chest day, and do a superset of rope push downs, and then behind the head dumbbell extensions, for example. And then do some abs. I'll do abs about 2 or 3 times a week. So for the program, that's what I like to do. Then for bulking, for me personally, I don't count any macros whilst bulking. I didn't even count any whilst cutting last time. The only time I'll count macros is if I'm wanting to get sickly shredded. So whenever I'm bulking, I'll usually eat the same meal every morning. Like the same meals throughout the day are equivalent meals, which means that it's easy for me just to look at what I'm having. For example, in the morning I'm having spaghetti bolognese usually, and I have half a pack of pasta, half a pack of mince, half a jar of pasta sauce, and a big ass salad. That's usually what the main part of my breakfast is. So basically, whenever I notice I'm not putting on any more weight in the gym, and I'm not getting hella fat, I'm just putting on muscle, then I'll notice I'll need to increase it. And since I'm bulking, I'll just increase it by a big chunk so it's easy to manage. So what I'll do, instead of doing half a pack of pasta, I'll do 3/4 of a packet of pasta, or I'll add in more foods after. Usually I'm already adding in, for recently I've been doing 4 shredded wheats with honey drizzled on top of it and some fruit with it. So basically what I'll do is once I want to change that up, I'll maybe do 5 shredded wheats, 3/4 of a pack of pasta, and then maybe add in maybe a scoop of protein as I get far on in the bulk. Don't overestimate the amount of calories you need, or you will blow up like a blowfish. You know, you want to do it steady, but you also want to get the gains very quickly. So you can get to quite a high body fat percentage, but don't go from week 1 to week 3 after cutting and already be at the peak of your bulk. Do it slowly, so you get amazing gains, but you still stay aesthetic throughout the bulk, and it'll make you more inclined to stay bulking rather than bulk for only 4 to 6 months and then cut straight away. You might want to bulk for 1 year to 2 years, even more depending on what your goals are. So that's my view on the applying progressive overload in the gym and what style training I like to do, what sort of way I like to work with my food, being in a calorie surplus. Then for sleep, you already know, sometimes I do 5-hour sleep, sometimes I do 8-hour sleeps. Then sometimes I'll just go fucking crazy with it and just lie in until my body wakes up. And once I wake up, I'll get out of bed. So sometimes it's been, like I said, I've been on holiday for a week and I've came back, it's been a 12-hour sleep. For water, personally, I wake up every morning and drink 2 litres of water. I've always done it. I actually originally, whenever I first started bodybuilding, I did half a litre of water in the morning and it felt like loads. Now, just where I'm at, the amount of food I'm eating, and the way water makes me feel so good, I'll have 2 litres of water in the morning. I'll eat my breakfast usually. Then now this is not straight after each other. I'll slowly drink 2 litres of water throughout the morning. I'll then wait half an hour after I finish my last sip of that water, make myself some food, and then after the food, maybe about half an hour to an hour later, I'll drink another litre. I'll go to the gym. In the gym, I'll usually drink about 2 litres of water, and after the gym, maybe bring a litre of water about with me, so probably about 2 litres of water after the gym. So if you include all those litres, that's 2 in the morning, 1 after breakfast, 2 in the gym, and 2 after the gym. So 7 litres of water a day I'm usually drinking. Sometimes it's more, sometimes it's less. If you don't want to include the water that you drink in the gym, some people say you shouldn't include that in the amount of water you drink because you're sweating it out. So you could say I'm only drinking 5, which I think is still pretty good. So I think if you're about, I'm 5'8", 5'9", 180 pounds, I'd say, maybe more now. I haven't weighed myself in a while. I'm 12.12 stone, if anyone knows what that is, and I'm drinking 6 litres. I recommend you, if you're drinking very little water, to slowly increase it. Don't jump from drinking 1 litre of water a day to 6 litres of water a day, or you will fucking explode in the bladder area. Probably piss all over yourself in front of everyone. So there you have it, guys. That's my opinion on the secret to building muscle. Very laid back video. Just really, none of this has been scripted. I just want to share my opinion with you. And you know, if it's helped you, then that's great for me. If it hasn't, if you already know all this, then that's fucking great. You go get your results. Make sure you show people the results you're getting so you can inspire them. And that's the end of this video, guys. Is there anything else I want to say? Also, for just to finish up, for just wee tweaks in the aspect of building muscle, it's great to use compound exercises, so make sure a lot of your workout is built up with compound exercises such as the bench press, the squat, the deadlift, the military press. But most importantly, these are not the only exercises that you can use for a muscle group. If you cannot squat or you cannot deadlift or you don't even like to do either of those, you can still build great legs doing leg extensions, leg curls, leg press. Obviously work your fucking calves. There's too many people who do not work their calves. You should be working your calves. I've never seen anyone where I've thought they have too big of calves for the body unless they don't lift weights and they just look like genetically massive calves. So make sure you work your calves, guys. And obviously, like even the Hodge twins, for example, they don't do squats. They have fucking better legs than me, and I've been squatting for a few years now. So obviously, make as much of your workouts with compound exercises, but still throw in the isolation exercises. I think if you isolate the muscle, you get a better burn in the muscle and a better pump, which is what Arnold Schwarzenegger chased. So I think it's still good to do a lot of isolation exercises, a lot of compound exercises, and you'll be great, and you'll get great results. For me personally, I always start off with my compound exercises and then move on to isolation exercises, as compound exercises take the most amount of energy. There you have it, guys. The truth to building muscle is all in this video. Follow the steps and you will make great fucking gains. Make sure you get in enough water each day, enough sleep. You apply progressive overload in the gym, and you use the style of training which works for you, and you will get in the best shape of your life. There it is, guys. Don't want to make the video any fucking longer. It's been long enough. Hope you enjoyed the video and you got something from it. Like, comment, subscribe. Boom!